Okay, here we go. Now, one of the decks that I planned on playing is going to be Dragon Priest with Reno. So how good are the dragons? Let's take a look at the dragons and see what we think. Scale Replica to draw 2 of them. Yeah, that's a good card. That should be in the deck. Time Winder, of course you're going to have him. In fact, I crafted him golden. So we're going to have Time Winder. And Clay Matriarch. I crafted another gold one because this is a great card. It gives you your mini. And these 2 right here in your deck are going to give you 4 dragons. Think about that. You only have to summon 5 to get your extra turn here. And the Clay Matriarch is going to give you 4 of them. Now, on the topic of fake messages, I had met a young lady on the internet. She lived in Romania, and we became friends. We planned on getting married. I went to Romania to start the paperwork. I come back, and we're getting very close to bringing her here into the USA. And unfortunately, during her medical test, she found out she had cancer. And what happened is, I ended up waiting for her like another 10 years. And I got messages that I thought were from the Lord. Continue to wait. Yes, you're going to marry her. I got messages at work from prophets of God. A good friend of mine. And he said, Garrett, I got a vision. I got a message from God that yes, you are to marry her. Well, 10 years later, not only did we not get married, but she ended up dying and going to heaven. Let's take a look at some dragons. There are people on the internet stating that you don't need the whelp in your deck. I think one of them would be perfectly fine. He's a 1 cost, and if you can get him to activate, he's actually really good. No here. Time Lost Proto Drake is okay. He's not bad. The Drake, he's okay. Average. I made a golden dragon here because I think he is really good. In a Reno deck, I'll have one of these guys. Without Reno, I might even consider putting 2 of them in there. Let's continue. No. Average. Kind of okay, maybe. I could understand putting an Alex Straza in there. You kind of get your extra turn. Alex Straza him down to 15 and try to kill him with whatever you have on board. I mean, I can see that combo here, so that would make sense, but I'm not so sure. And, these are all okay. No, not this one. Not this one either. This one, maybe. You can always play him if you wanted to. Old style Ysera. Okay. So, what do we basically have here? For Priest, we got the Legendary for your extra turn. And you've got one of these in a Reno deck. I would only recommend going with a couple of dragons in a Reno deck. Maybe one of these. I would recommend one of these. And by the way, you could even go with 2 of these. And you're thinking, well, Garrett, you're crazy. This is a Reno deck. I understand that, but take a look at this. Draw your lowest and highest cost dragon. This card right here can make having multiple copies of the dragon viable. You could put in 2 of these. You could put in 2 of these. And what's going to happen is your scale replica is going to draw 1 of these, and it's going to draw 1 of these. Play them, and your Reno activates. It's honestly that simple. No need to sweat, no need to sweat over it. So yes, fake children of God hearing fake messages is a real thing. It's worldwide. And what happens is, in our pride and with our ego, we actually think that all of these messages are really from God, when a large number of them are actually not. And I wanted to share that with you so we could humble ourselves more and keep checking on the Lord about if that word was actually from him or not. Let's finish this up. Reno priest, you could get away with 2 of these and 2 of these because of your scale replica. That's all you need. If you wanted to add this guy right here, the origami, makes perfect sense to me, because you're going to put him on a Titan. You're going to put him on a massive enemy minion. And you know what's going to happen? He's going to become massive, and that enemy minion's going to become a 1/1. There you go. There's the dragons that I recommend. Praise God. Not every message is from God. We need to know that. We need to learn this. And we got to be more humble, starting with myself.